So off the tip, it's Miami. And the starting lineup for Miami. And it's Mullen in at the 2. Pass to Duncan. Here's Kirilenko. Miami moving it around. Now Anthony. Now Tatum. Clock at 6. And there's the rejection. And they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Havlicek. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Duncan. Here's Kirilenko. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Mullen. That three's off the mark. Now here's Tatum. He's guarded closely. The 3 from Holmgren. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Outside O'Neal. Pass to Mullen. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Wembanyama. And the 10-footer finds the target.
He has such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
Here's Havlicek. Hounded by Tatum.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Kirilenko. Here's Duncan, covered by Wembanyama. Crafty move, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. .152 left to play in the first quarter. From deep, Holmgren. And it's Kirilenko with a rebound. Here's Mullen, hounded by Tatum. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Havlicek. Screen by O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Havlicek passes to O'Neal. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. There's 1:17 left in the first. And here's Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by the Heat. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Havlicek passes to O'Neal. Here's Havlicek. From outside the arc. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
19 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
From deep three-point land. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Phoenix out in front, leading by 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
On the court for Miami here in the second. And it's O'Neal in at the 5. Tatum showing off the strength.
What composure from Tatum. As the clock runs down, he stays calm and seeks out a shot.
O'Neal inside. Now with a rebound.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
O'Neal passes to Havlicek. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Duncan. Here's Havlicek, hounded by Tatum. It's deflected. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Anthony. The shot's good. Anthony's got his first basket.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Here's Mullen. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Havlicek. Screen by O'Neal. Pulls up, high post. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
The Suns lead by 7. Wembanyama with it. From the arc. And Havlicek pulls it down.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of a slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Back to you.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Miami shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
2 shots.
That free throw misses. So we can't get either to fall. Phoenix leading by 7. Tatum passes to Wembanyama. Back to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. And it's Miami with a rebound. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Duncan. Here's Havlicek. Screen by O'Neal. Down low to snap the cold streak. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Now here's Holmgren. Outside for Wembanyama. Now Anthony. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Heat trail by 7. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Havlicek passes to O'Neal. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Anthony, left side. It's good. Anthony's got 6.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Mullen, pass to Havlicek. Right side O'Neal. 19-footer. And it's Miami with another. Pass to Anthony. And And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for Phoenix, Carmelo Anthony, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Anthony. And Anthony drops them both.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
He can't hit that time. And so we wrap up the first half. Suns ahead. They lead by 7. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Boy, you got to like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Phoenix leading by 7. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Carmelo Anthony. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Yao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Tipped. Here's Havlicek, hounded by Tatum. Havlicek passes to O'Neal. Lays it up and banks it in. O'Neal's got 8.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
At the line for Phoenix, Carmelo Anthony, taking 3 shots.
First free throw is good. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Heat trail by 8. The steal. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Wembanyama pass to Tatum. Anthony right side. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Anthony's got 13.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Mullen. Crosses over, and he lays it in.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Now here's Tatum. 8-point game. Pass to Anthony. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Phoenix shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
For Phoenix, Carmelo Anthony, 2 shots.
And he makes a first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Heat trail by 10. Pass to Havlicek. Here's Mullen. Here's Havlicek. He's scoreless.
2 minutes.
Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. A nice shot by Kirilenko.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Tatum passes to Anthony. Tatum with a screen. Anthony in the post. And that's his 3rd miss in 7 attempts. Here's Mullen. He's guarded by Anthony. Mullen, pass to O'Neal. Tatum brings a double team. Miami moving it around. There's a screen. Inside. Stolen by Wembanyama. It's tipped. Kirilenko passes to Havlicek. O'Neal on the wing, covered by Wembanyama. Mullen can't get it to go.
He created the opening, he got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Pass to Tatum, launches it. Tatum drills the 3.
They're stretching that defense all the way to the sidelines. Tatum with a nice shot.
Outside O'Neal. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. Sends it home from 3-point land.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume 3-point shooter.
Here's Havlicek, hounded by Tatum. Pass to O'Neal. 1 second left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. And it's O'Neal in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Duncan. Pass to Kirilenko. Shot clock at 5. puts up a deep three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Suns. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
I'll tell you, when Wemby starts driving, how do you stop the pull-up? I mean, there's just no way.
Havlicek passes to O'Neal. Here's Havlicek. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Timeout called, Suns.
Sorry.
Send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Now Wembanyama. Tatum outside. Oh, Tatum takes the contact.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
O'Neal inside. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Mullen. He's guarded by Anthony. Book it!
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's Anthony. Outside Wembanyama. Tatum outside. Here's Holmgren. Shoots a three. Cat from range.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Banks it home. Big shot.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, you take it right at him, and if they block the shot, fine, but you can't back down.
Yes, sir! Count it!
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Good for two!
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Here's Tatum. 1:06 left to play in the fourth quarter. Got a hand on it. They recover it. Goes again.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for two, Yao Ming.
And he drops the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. So it's Miami now, down by 12. And he slams it down.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
Outside Tatum, fires the three. Ooh, it doesn't go. And it's Miami's ball. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this. At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
So it's the Suns winning this one easily. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Carmelo Anthony.
So Sacramento will get the first possession. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Jaren Jackson is out there with Pippen. Then it's Jason Kidd. Then it's George. And it's Thurman in at the 5 spot.
How about that for a flush? Garnett going up with confidence and packing a punch.
Now here's Kidd. Left side, George. And he uses the glass on the layup.
One of the things that separates George from other wings is willingness to go inside and do work, to play near the goal.
Nowitzki outside. Pass to Cooper. Shot clock at 6. Over Kidd. That one's in. His first shot this game. Here's Kidd. Left side Jackson. Here's Pippen. Guarded by Kerr. Pippen, no luck. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Outside, George. For 3, Kidd. Good on the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Kidd against Cooper. Nowitzki for 3. They get it again, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Now here's Kidd. Pass to George. Back to Kidd. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Known as a pass-first player, that's who Jason Kidd is. He doesn't shy away from shooting off the catch when he has opportunities.
Now here's Nowitzki. 1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Kidd against Cooper. George with the screen on Cooper. Kidd passes to George. Back to Kidd. 5 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's Pippen missing. The Kings trailing. Outside Worthy. Here's Garnett. Basket is good. The assist from Worthy. Garnett's got 6 points.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
Garnett's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. And the 3 ball is good. He has 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Outside Curry. Pippen with the steal. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
And on the break, Pippen knows what to do.
The Kings trail by 5. High post, Nowitzki. Pass to Curry. Lob pass to Garnett. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Outside Jackson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
There's 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Right side Curry. Here's Nowitzki. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
The Kings shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
At the line for your Kings, Dirk Nowitzki, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. We love to see that.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Magic lead by 3. And we'll be back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
And so in the game for the Magic, we've got George. Pippen is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Kidd. And it's Thurman in at the 5 down low. Here's Cooper. From outside, off the mark. Outside, Kidd jacks up a 3. They get the rebound. Thurin's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Cooper. Garnett outside. Pass to Curry. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Kevin Garnett with the steal. There's the triple. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
A three-point specialist can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Nobody near George. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Kings trail by 3. Cooper the pass to Nowitzki. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on George.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Dirk Nowitzki, 1 shot.
And it's tied up with that one.
And so much to like about the shooting ability from Dirk. He has revolutionized the big guys stretching the floor.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. On offense, here are the Magic. George looking around. Pass to Kidd. Back to George. For the three. They get it back. Pippen. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for the Kings. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Worthy the pass to Kerr. 6 on the shot clock. No good with the wing jumper.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
From deep, George. Once again off the mark, Orlando. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
Murray finds Worthy. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Outside Pippen. Worthy against George. Pass to Kidd. Takes it off the glass. Kidd's got 8 points.
Down low, Kidd's assertiveness makes the difference. I mean, helping them get around the trees, the big fellas in there, and to a shot. That's good work.
Now here's Curry. Nowitzki outside. Over Jackson. Again, the miss by the Kings. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Kidd dishes to Pippen. Outside Jackson. There's the three. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. The Kings trailing. Curry against Pippen. Garnett with a screen on Pippen. Here's Curry. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Magic up 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Gotta like what Jason Kidd has done in this game.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The Magic with the lead. Worthy out there with Nowitzki. And there's Cooper. It's Garnett, and it's Curry in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Pippen is doubled. Right side Kidd. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Kings. Garnett's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Cooper. Orlando grabs the miss. George passes to Kidd. Outside for Pippen. His 3-pointers off the mark. Pippen's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Curry with the bounce pass. For the lead. A rebound by Thurman. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Jackson dishes to Pippen. Pass to George. 6 to shoot. Over Curry. And that one's good. George. George has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Magic. The Kings trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 6.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Pippen. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Magic lead by 4.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
This is what he does so well, Nowitzki.
Love the response from Dirk. Wasting no time answering with his own triple.
Kidd passes to Jackson. Here's George. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Cooper kicks to Curry. For the lead. And again, Sacramento with the 3.
How about Cooper taking advantage of the opportunity there? Gets himself open and cashes in.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Pippen kicks to George. Back to Pippen. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Kidd against Cooper. 4 on the clock. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Well, Thurman is an intimidating presence at center. He's athletic, strong, and an elite defender. Also determined to attack the glass.
.55 seconds left here in the third quarter. Cooper the pass to Nowitzki. To Curry. This one for 3. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
Off a pass, Steph Curry. That one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Pippen outside. Back to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George, that's a 2-pointer. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. The Kings leading. Worthy dishes to Nowitzki. Worthy kicks to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Kings lead by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. They've got Pippen. Get out there with Paul George. And there's Jackson. And it's Thurman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Again, Curry missing. Curry's got 3 of his 9 shots to fall. Outside, George. And it's off from 3-point range. George has gotten just 2 of his 7 attempts from deep to fall here. Nowitzki finds Worthy. Back to Nowitzki. It's good. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 4 now for the Kings.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
The Magic called timeout. Take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach of Orlando was getting across in their huddle. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Kidd. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. And he lays that one in off on the breakaway. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Sacramento.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Here's George, following the score by James Worthy.
As he often does, he gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
Curry outside, and down goes the 3.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Orlando, Paul George, taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
That one misses. Kings leading now by 8. Here's Curry. From deep. And it misses. And so George will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. There's the screen for 3. Rebounded by Nowitzki.
Not a good shot at all, but that's what happens when you get desperate.
Oh, Garnett polishing off a fast break.
You know, KG's an insanely long player, and that length allows him to bait defenders into contact and to finish through it.
First team foul. At the line for your Kings, Kevin Garnett.
What's up?
Shooting 1.
The Magic trail by 11. It's George on the wing. Worthy defending. Jackson setting the pick here for Pippen. Shoots the 3. That one is off. Sacramento leading by 11. Nowitzki outside. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The shot from 20. That one is good.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's George. Count it!
Yeah, it's really hard to distract Paul George when he goes into a shot. I mean, even though the defense is there and made the obvious foul, doesn't seem to bother him.
At the line for the Magic, Paul George, shooting just 1.
George, no good on the free throw. Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 12-3 run. Pippen against Cooper. Curry outside, from outside. Jackson with the rebound. They get a chance to cut the deficit to within 10. Jackson setting the pick here for Kidd. Here's George. Launches it. It's good.
Paul George for 3.
So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Jaren Jackson. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Sacramento. Steph Curry. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're down by 8. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Paul George, and he does not hit. So the Kings win it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that'll do it, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
going to be the Spurs off the tip. Now the starting group for San Antonio. We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Pippen in at the point. And there's James from the arc. Now here's Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo finds Wembanyama. And here's Curry to the middle. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Here's Orlando. Curry surveys. Antetokounmpo with it. Puts up a deep three. That's good from Curry. On the assist by Antetokounmpo.
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
James passes to Leonard. Back to James. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the right block. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. James has got his second basket of the game. And here's Curry for 3. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
The 3, James. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Wembanyama with it. Now Pippen defending. Durant for 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
James outside. Again, the miss by James. James has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Blocked! And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside for Wembanyama. Orlando moving the ball around. On the wing, Curry. Leonard defending. Just 4 to shoot. Puts one up from 19.
This guy is a perennial all-defensive team member. The wingspan, a problem for offensive players.
Back to Pippen.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. James against Antetokounmpo. The shot from 20 feet out. James can't get it to go. Orlando leading. And here's Curry. Good work defensively by Leonard. Now here's Pippen. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Leonard outside. Lets the 3 fly. He buries it from 3.
3 points.
This guy has such a nose for the basket. Kawhi Leonard not afraid to let it fly on the catch.
Durant with a screen on Leonard. And another miss by Orlando.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And the Magic call time here. Leonard against Curry. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Durant. 6 to shoot. There's the three. O'Neal pulls it in.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
And he's going for the oop here. Deflected. And it's Orlando on the break. Leonard passes to O'Neal. It's stolen by Wembanyama. On the wing, Durant. Leonard defending. Outside Wembanyama. The 11-footer. And too long on the shot. James passes to Pippen with 2 seconds left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And that concludes the first quarter of play. San Antonio on top, up 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got James, and it's O'Neal in at the center position. Orlando shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
And both free throws good for Durant.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. BA, back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. Now here's Leonard. He's got 5. San Antonio moving the ball around. Pass to O'Neal. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. He powers right through them.
Pippen outside. Pass to James. The 3 is up. Orlando grabs the miss. Now Wembanyama. Yet to see a basket. On the wing, Curry. Leonard defending. Curry passes to Chamberlain. Outside Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo for 3. That shot off. On offense, here are the Spurs. James, a freight train coming.
It's trouble. I mean, if LeBron James is in the painted area, everybody's got to be prepared to contest. This guy too good in there.
Antetokounmpo against James. Left side Durant. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Chamberlain. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Pippen. Leonard outside. Pass to James. Pulls it. And that's good for 2. James has gotten 4 this quarter.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Curry passes to Wembanyama. And that misses. That would have put him up. San Antonio leading. Pass to Pippen.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the half. Abdul-Jabbar misses. Here's Orlando. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Antetokounmpo finds Wembanyama. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Wembanyama's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Pippen. No points yet. Screen by O'Neal. James passes to O'Neal. Curry with it. Now Pippen defending. And another three for Orlando.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. .116 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Leonard. From behind the arc. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. And the Magic with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Curry. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
Well, don't underestimate Curry because of his size. This guy does a great job absorbing contact and still finishing.
Pippen, pass to James. They set the screen. To the inside. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Antetokounmpo finds Curry. Outside Durant. Fires the three. And another three for Orlando.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Leonard for three. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Got a piece of it. Now here's Leonard. 5 points in the game. Launches a three. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Orlando. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Back after this.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. And measuring up the shot. And someone. One more time. A round of applause.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Magic leading by 9. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5, down low. That's who's out there for Orlando. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. San Antonio with the ball. Pippen with it. No points so far. James can't get it to go. Durant looking around. Pass to Curry. Fires from deep. That shot off the mark. Spurs trail by 9. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now O'Neal, guarded by Durant. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Ooh, got that bucket in no time at all. Curry's got 10 points.
Boy, how fast is Stephen Curry's release on the catch? Wow.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Curry. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Outside Wembanyama, pass to Durant. Clock at 6. Unloads. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
James, a screen on Curry. Antetokounmpo against James. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Got a piece of it. Pippen with it. Now guarded by Curry. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Kawhi is known as a low-key guy, but don't let that fool you. He's as competitively tough as they come.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws. We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
Spurs trail by 11. Timeout called the Spurs.
Yeah, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now to the left side wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Still without a bucket. Just 5 on the clock. Step back shot. The shot by James, no good.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Curry passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. Wide open look. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Curry's gotten 4 this quarter. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Pippen. James, a screen on Curry. Pippen. They get the rebound. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo to pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
He has such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Leonard. And he hits the jump shot. And that's now 9 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
From deep, Wembanyama. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pippen outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. To the paint. O'Neal. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
Curry passes to Wembanyama. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Pippen. Still no points. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Orlando leading by 16. And here is Antetokounmpo. From deep, Wembanyama. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Orlando Magic with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back to the game after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Spurs trail by 16. So, on the floor for San Antonio, we've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 4 slot. James deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo, left side. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Curry. Rebound by San Antonio. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Pippen. He's covered by Curry. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
Creating easier opportunities for your guys to score. That is good offense.
Outside Curry. Now Antetokounmpo takes the 3, and there's Curry on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got his 7th assist here tonight. Spurs trail by 17. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The Spurs call time. Pippen outside. From deep three-point land. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Chamberlain. And that one is stuffed right through.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Now here's Pippen. The 3, James. He drops it from range.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Wembanyama with it. He's covered by O'Neal. Curry fires. James rips down the board.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
Hammers down the alley-oop.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Durant from deep. Yes, sir, with the 3.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant, one of the best, period.
James outside. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Now Antetokounmpo. Oh, he missed the jumper.
It's so frustrating after a nice drive to just blow the finish.
Curry with a steal. Now Antetokounmpo. A minute 39 left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Spurs trail by 17. Oh, he jammed it.
What shall we call LeBron James? In this instance, I think point forward will do. Someone that you can trust to run the offense.
Outside Durant. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Clock at 4. From deep three-point land. He just drills it from way back.
It doesn't matter the zip code. Kevin Durant, when he steps over the half-court line, is in his trigger range. My goodness.
Now, here is James. Curry there for the rebound. 50 seconds left in the fourth. He launches. Ooh, the shot misses. On offense, here are the Spurs. It's an 18-point game. Oh, he can't hit it.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Curry outside. He shoots. Oh, the shot is off. 15 seconds left in the final quarter. It's blocked. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.